Bitcoin has managed to work its way into the mainstream media once again due to the record high value of the cryptocurrency. And as it seems right now, the record high trading volume of the currency between its users. Now, the price of Bitcoin is rapidly approaching a level which could trigger a correction of up to 47%, said a technical expert from the analysis platform Forex Analytix, as cited by CNBC, meaning that with the dramatic increase in the value of the cryptocurrency, there's going to be a corresponding correction. Now, according to Nicola Duke, who analyzed the historical patterns for determining traditional price fluctuations, 2,800 for one Bitcoin could mark the level where the digital currency could begin to start failing. Bitcoin will probably hit 1,780 and might even decline to 1,470, Duke said. The cryptocurrency was trading nearly $24 off the indicated price at 1:50 GMT on Thursday, reaching another all-time high of $2,752.07. That marks a 175% growth year-to-date according to the CoinDesk data. Now, Bitcoin has always had big fluctuations in its value, and one of those right now is very suspicious, at least in my eyes. Now, I've previously written about Bitcoin in at least one previous work of mine, where I noticed that one of the problems with Bitcoin is that it has a value assigned to it by a market, meaning whatever it is that people want it for. But Bitcoin itself has next to no use. Now, several years ago, there was a huge explosion of Bitcoin, and it was like this was going to take over. This was going to be the end of the Federal Reserve. This was going to be how transactions are carried out to get around the government, etc. Oh, this is a tax-free currency, and all kinds of utopian notions were made as a result of that. Now, none of those have been made manifest. A Bitcoin is not tax-free. In fact, selling a Bitcoin is a lot like selling stock. It's still, gains from selling it are still taxable just as they are from selling stock. And the whole mythos of using Bitcoin as a way to avoid the central bank and the several conspiracy theories surrounding it has been an absolute flop. Now, there was an increase of people wanting to take it for businesses, and there was even kind of bank machines for it, where you could go and you could physically withdraw a Bitcoin onto a piece of paper. But all these things have tapered off. All these, like, this acceleration of Bitcoin has turned out to be just a fad, as I pointed out. Now, this sudden increase in price of Bitcoin, I'm not certain where it comes from. There is, people have the idea somewhere that maybe there's going to be a return to the cryptocurrency that's going to make it more valuable. But until such a time, Bitcoin is essentially nothing but a speculative stock that inherently isn't worth anything. People keep buying it and selling it when they think it's going to go up, they think it's going to go down, just like a stock. But a stock is a piece of a company that has a value to it, as it can generate an income as a portion of that company. Yet Bitcoin itself has no value whatsoever. There's nothing intrinsic to it. It is only whatever people it is assigned to it. You can't even use it for anything. Even the ability to use it to make purchases is extremely limited, and as limited as it's ever been before. As I said, much of that development of infrastructure regarding the use of Bitcoin has completely deteriorated, as people have decided that it's just not worth their time, and it's just not worth the effort to put through with it. So I think this expert is right on the money, so to speak, when they say that this is going to collapse. The price of Bitcoin is going to self-correct. Because if there's one thing the market does show us, that if you overvalue something well over its actual value, sooner or later that value will come crashing down. Just as an example, we saw that with the housing crisis in 2007, 2008. These mortgages, the price of homes was shot way over their actual value, and eventually this all came crashing down in a market correction. And what we're going to see from Bitcoin here is the exact same thing. Thank you for watching. If you like this program, then please head over to my Patreon page and set up a monthly donation. It's your donations that keep this program running. Also, if you would like, please rate, comment, subscribe, and share in various social media.